Why hello there, all viewers of this video. I want to tell you that I've recently finished the manga known as Kimetsu no Yaiba, which directly translates to Demon Blade in English, but it's far more popularly known as Demon Slayer thanks to its very popular anime adaptation and movie. It's a very good series, top notch. I haven't enjoyed a series this much since JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is a top-notch series in itself. The manga is just so addicting to read, and it gets some amazing fight scenes for a manga that are great. If the anime wasn't already good enough, it gets better with tons of, the fight scenes that I've mentioned. The characters, especially those bloody good Hashira that we've seen a bit of, and on those guys, I thought I'd hate them when I first saw them. Well, not hate them, I just thought they'd be one-dimensional, but that's not the case. All of them are cool. Now that I've seen all of them, I'm still gonna say Gyu is one of my favorites. But definitely, without a doubt, Rengoku is the best Hashira. He just is, he's just so cool. He's the best in every way. But I did like the others. Michiro, Shigenzuya. I liked him. I thought, he'd be a douche, but he's actually really cool. Mitsuri, she's very nice. Hajimiya, even Shinobu. She's alright too. Cool stuff. And I must say, despite being a shonen, it isn't really a shonen. It's like a fucking violent M-rated comic disguised as a shonen. You've got tons of violence, lots of death, lots of it. People's limbs being chopped off, and they say fuck a lot. And women. Bit of that. But more on the men, because I feel like a lot in anime and stuff, and you got all these anime morons who talk about, I like women, I would focus on women character, and Demon Slayer has a lot of them who are really cool. I'm more appreciative of the male characters because I feel like they're underappreciated and get undershadowed. I'm not gay, I just have to point that out. I'm not gay. Completely. Like Tanjiro, who I really like as a protagonist. He's not a little bitch like Deku. Always super nice and shit. I mean, he is nice, but he will tell his enemy to fuck off, which, he'll call him a bastard and sure, and he's great. I like him as a protagonist. Nezuko has some pretty awesome fight scenes. I suppose, the one good fight scene after, but that's coming up in the next arc, the Red Light District, featuring our man Tengen here, who, did I mention he's a great character? I like him. He's really cool. Although I feel like he's going to be undershadowed next season because of his 3 waifus, or wives, you'll see. And the upper moon that's showing up. More on those guys in a little bit. Inosuke, best character in the show, undoubtedly. He just kicks ass continuously. He's got a great character arc. He's in the best fight scene in the whole series. I absolutely love it. It's a fantastic fight scene. Let me move my hands a bit. Yeah, and what am I doing there? Ooh. And he's just cool. I like him. And he's good all the way through. Never stops being cool. Zenitsu, I hated him at first, but, but I wanted him to get better. He has that potential. I was told he'd get better very slowly. At first I was like, hey, I like a Zenitsu, this is really cool. I'm fidgeting a lot. But, not much. I'd say that's a complaint I have for the anime. You don't see a lot of Zenitsu. For the manga, it's a shame. He has some decent fight scenes when he's there, but he's no Inosuke. Genya, who will show up later, I thought he would just be a bootleg Bakugo, because, fuck that guy. I hate MHA, in case you don't know. In case you didn't figure it out. But, no, he's actually really nice, and really good to talk to, and he is just wants some friends, and he's got gun. He's got that. So yeah, I'm gonna make this as little spoiler free as possible because it's easy to discuss it without spoilers. Who else? Oh, Kano. She was amazing in her. She's also in the best fight scene in the manga. It's a fantastic fight scene, and it's just it's really good, you know. And on the upper moons, they're pretty scary. I still like Akaza, who you saw in the Mugen Train film. He's got some cool fight scenes, and he's just he's just awesome. I mean, he did off the Hashira, you know, the best one. But they wrote that he was written in a way that it wasn't hated, you know. It wasn't like, I don't know, Abby from The Last of Us, something like that, you know, hated on sight, you know. There's the other upper moons, which, you know, they're alright. There's the top 3 are really cool, and then there's the part of Upper Moon 6. There's another part which is awful. No spoilers, but you'll see them next. And man, Muzan, he changes, you know. He goes to Super Action Model Star or whatever, you know. He changed a lot. And that ending, you know, the ending was a bittersweet. It was nice. They saved the checkpoint station at the garage, but you know, it left me a little empty, but I was happy about it. Well, and yeah, I'm talking a little too passionately, but basically, I enjoy Demon Slayer for its characters, for the action, and for the very intense, violent fight scenes. But I will say, the manga ain't perfect. Like, the art style, the drawings are not fantastic compared to the anime, and I think it really suffers during like the downtime moments where I really like those. They're not too long, but I wish we had more of them because they're really nice. Because in a series with so much violence in it, it's nice to have these cute moments, you know. It's nice. And though, you know, like there's one section where Tanjiro later on he gets muscles and he just looks weird. Like, it's not even like Inosuke. Inosuke looks natural. It's a natural bod of his, and it's very strange. But when it gets good, when the art gets good, it gets good. I tell you, it. Thought I heard accepted 8 in there. He's been you know, a little more bumpy. You know, he's getting excited, and I enjoy Demon Slayer very much, or Kimetsu no Yaiba, as it's called. Which, reading the manga and seeing all the cool stuff in it, it doesn't feel that long now that I go back to it. It's not like My Hero Academia fucking long, which would have been nice, but you know, it doesn't fucking wait, which is really cool. And I'm very looking forward to the anime adaptation because it's going to be fantastic. Hopefully it adds more to the manga. Well, you know, maybe those high school scenes are like, next episode this, and we'll fight the big monster, chop his head off, bam. Probably like that, and I recommend that you read it too and get into it and drop My Hero Academia because that show is fucking trash. I guess. I don't like it myself. If you do, that's great, but I'd say Demon Slayer is just a bit better. Alright? Thank you. I guess I'll sign off. Subscribe, like, just view if you wish. This manga's great. I haven't enjoyed it since JoJo's, which I need to get to part 7. Need to finish.